Hello, I am Annabelle Moses, and today on the History Show we are going to be viewing a person from the past. His name is Gilbert du Motier Marquis de Lafayette. Please make Gilbert feel welcome. Can I call you Gilbert?
Sure.
Now Gilbert, where and when were you born?
I was born on September 6, 1757, in the province of Auvergne, France.
Cool. What was your childhood like?
1756. Well, my father was killed while fighting against the British in the 7 years of war in one. My mother and grandfather died when I was 13, so I was left as a wealthy orphan. So overall my childhood consisted with my family dying and me becoming an orphan.
Oh, that's not very good. Well, where did you study in France?
I studied in the Collège du Plessis in Paris.
Where was your first job after you went to college?
I joined the French Royal Army in 1771 and 1773 married the love of my life, Adrienne de Noailles. However, I didn't really want to settle down to a life as a wealthy man.
Now, I know that you were the French general, and what role did you play in that?
I played the role in 2 French revolutions in France, and I also volunteered time and money to help the American cause during the Revolutionary War.
I also heard that you volunteered work back in the day. Where did you volunteer?
Well, after the outbreak of the American Revolution, I volunteered to help the new country in its fight against France's historic enemy, England.
I heard about you going to America. Could you tell me a bit about that?
King Louis XVI refused to allow me to go to America, but I sailed anyway, after buying a ship with my own money, and in June 1777 I landed in North Carolina.
Now, Napoleon stepped down as emperor back in the day. What did you do then?
Well, in April 11, 1814 Napoleon stepped down as emperor and I was elected to the legislative chamber and demanded that Napoleon be kept out permanently. Return to power of the monarchy in 1815. After the 100 days returned me to a position as a leader of the opposition to Kings Louis XVIII and Charles X. 1824. I visited America as a guest of the government on a tour that lasted 15 months.
When you got married, how old were you?
Well, I got married when I was 16.
Tell us a bit about your wife.
I married a 14-year-old. Her name was Marie Adrienne. Marie came from one of the most powerful families in France.
Now, after you got married, how many kids did you have?
I had 4 kids, 3 were daughters and 1 son.
What were the names of your kids?
Their names were Georges Washington de Lafayette, my only son, and my daughters were Anastasie Louise Pauline du Motier de Lafayette, Marie Antoinette Virginie Motier de Lafayette, and Henriette du Motier de Lafayette.
I heard that you fought in many wars. How many were there?
Yes, I fought in 11 wars.
What were the names of all the wars you fought in?
The names of all the wars are American Revolutionary War, Battle of Brandywine, Battle of Gloucester, Battle of Baron Hill, Battle of Rhode Island, Battle of Green Spring, Siege of Yorktown, Valley Forge, Battle of Monmouth, French Revolution, Champ de Mars Massacre.
Well, Gilbert, it was very nice to meet you.
Thank you, Annabelle.
See you next time on The History Show.